Well, here we are again, Drew's Shop. Hope y'all are subscribing and enjoying the content. You know, it's not perfect, but I'm learning more about the camera and editing and all that and getting there. Well, last time we talked, we had the transmission out of the truck and we was going to take it somewhere and have it rebuilt. Well, I guess it's this hat. Thinking, go buy his merchandise. You could win something. What happens after that, it's on you. Anyways, well, my transmission's somewhere else. We dug into it yesterday, and the guy's wife's 2 months getting ready. She's 2 months into giving labor. She's fixing to go into labor, you know, in 2 months, and now the guy don't want to mess with it. So, plan B. We're going to bring it back to this shop. I'm going to make a mount for it to stand up, and I'm going to rebuild a transmission. And I hope you enjoy it and learn something from it. I know I will. Yeah, that's the way it goes. But now I gotta go get my transmission. Yeah, maybe I should wear a different hat. I don't know. What do y'all? Hey everybody, welcome back to Drew's Shop. As you know, where we left off was me getting the transmission out of this truck and getting the transmission out, and I was taking it somewhere and having someone rebuild it for me. Got the kit, got the torque converter, got everything I need. Well, I had to go recover yesterday. I don't know if it's the hat. Finnegan then gave me the curse. Oh, and by the way, go get his merchandise. Buy his merchandise. You can get free gear out of it. Just follow his link and watch his content. It's very good. You'll love it, especially if you love what I'm doing. He's a little better, but I'm just learning. Anyways, back to the transmission. Well, sad to say, but I went and finally confiscated the transmission, which was a pain in the butt. We got our new torque converter. We got our oil. I gotta go get the oil that goes in here, and I don't think I got any extra ATF laying around that I can use to soak in my rebuild kit. So we are going to do this right here. I've never rebuilt a transmission. I've been scared of them, but I've been doing my research, and there's a guy that works at the parts store nearby that actually went to school to build them. So he told me everything I needed to do, said it's simple, follow the video. I got a book on step-by-step everything, both sides. I got an LMC book, a repair manual book, tells torque specs and all that. But I gotta go get some special tools, and we'll get to tearing this thing apart. So hope y'all enjoy it. Here we are. Done run into a problem. You see these bolts? Torque bolts right here. They take a special type of Torx bit plus. They're called Torx Pros. Just get what we can done. What we can do. Some of this to the side. I'm gonna flip it over. Oh, woo! I got that banging. Did get my fingers. You'll have that. We got some bugs. And we got some. That'll work out. Anyway. Hope you all doing alright. I smashed my finger pretty good. Get over here and clean these bands. I see all that rust down in there. A rubber seal goes right there. We'll get that later. But yeah. Let's get it this. Putting it back on anyway, so just a couple bolts or more. And there's the bottom. Yep. Turn that down, so I'll get in trouble. Just roll my toolbox over here. There we go. I'm sorry, guys. Just seeing from over here. Messing with this. You can see down in there. Trying to get all that. Gotta get all that slid out, so that's what we're doing right now. Gonna be a lot of jerking and moving around going on, which not a bad thing. Taking pictures. Right. Ooh, crack that. Heck, we'll leave it like that. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. I mean, that sleeve looks okay. It's leaking out. I just ain't trying to destroy this. You got little bearings too. This won't come out. Yeah, we got that out. That out of there. So I had to order those. As soon as they get here, we'll get the bell housing off. But as y'all know, if you've been watching, I took this somewhere. And that's the brain. That is important. Very, very important. That's the brain of it all. Well, we got as far as we can get. That's pretty much it. What a messy job. We got everything off. Everything's as far as we can go until we get our, socket that we need, so we don't ruin that and strip those and ruin, just mess it all up. Harbor Freight, there's not a Harbor Freight where I live, so I'm gonna have to drive tomorrow and get a kit. I didn't get this fixed. You see someone cut the table out. Long story short, I moved away. Went to Charlotte for a while and rented it out. And once I known what people were doing in my daddy's shop, my dad passed in 07, I come back and took it over. So and started taking care of my mom, and here we are. Anyways, that's all we can do today. Go to Harbor Freight tomorrow, go get our special Torx Plus bits, and hopefully we can get that bell housing off and start pulling out these clutches. You know what I'm saying? Ready for mini nats. That's my goal, so we'll see what happens and keep on marching forward. It's all we can do. But, alright. Clips at a time. We've got it all tore down. We've actually got it put back together. Got the spring thing in there. I got my little unique tool here. I'm already into rebuilding the pump. Going through it, making sure everything's alright. I'm gonna try to get that out. Replace it with the new one. Put all this back together. Gasket, then we'll set that to the side, and then we'll get this one, and we'll do this. We'll have to use that again and pull out all the clutches. Get all our clutches in order. Put our new ones in. Seals. Same thing for that one. And just start laying things in there. Well, we're hanging tough. We've got most of that in there. There it is. There's my clutches. This is, I think, reverse, park and all that. You can feel it. They are just straight up burnt up. Then I'll clean this. Go over here, get my new friction ones. We'll get those on, find out which one's needed, and so far so good. I've already got this thing redone. Then it'll be down to the keyboard and all that stuff. And come on, I'm fighting, battling through some health issues right now. I'm not even feeling good right now. So, but I'm sitting down, I'm enjoying the race, and I'm doing this, and the ugly truck experience guy, I've been for that, and also I got my paperwork too, so let's keep on getting it. Well, we're on the way back to the parts store. No one said it'd take about 30 cans of brake fluid to clean this stuff, but yeah, we're going to our favorite parts store and try to get us some brake fluid and everything we need like this. But I will pull into here as soon as we get there and get us some stuff. Till then, but got me some more of this. Hey, 2 for $9, can't beat it. Not a bad deal. Got some more back there, and I got some Travelers. I made another stop. Went by TS, Tractor Supply. Picked me up some. Check these out. It is hard to find these in that size. You can get the long ones, but yeah, you can't find nothing no more. About every point this week's gonna be an on and off situation. I got a couple doctor visits I gotta go see. Fingers crossed too. If you've watched the channel, you know what's going on. I put out a FundMe page because I've been disabled since May, so I'm having to do this on my own because I can't afford it because people want to charge $3,500 to rebuild a 4L60E, and the lowest I could find was $1,400, and I still couldn't do that. And this is our last clutch mechanism here. We're still at it. We're actually in the second. We're in let's see here. We're putting in, we're way up here now. We are way up here now. So that means we're putting in 2 and 4, second and third. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bands. That's what I got. But there's an extra one here. And I believe Ugly Truck said that some come with the extra. I'm gonna beef it up, then that means I would have to go back down and take out one of my bushings to make up for that space, cause all of my the pins ain't gonna clip in. We got lucky. That one pushed in. And there, I know you can't see it, but yeah. And 4 in there. I'm doing exactly like he said. He's got a transmission that's a little different from mine. His had the seal around it right here. Mine don't. I don't know if that, but that's the speed output, Spencer. Dang, mix my words up. Speed, that is the speed output sensor. That could be an issue. That could be an issue. And them solenoids over there, but we can all work on that while it's in the truck. But I'll tell you from this experience, compared to these and that, they will wear out pretty bad. And it had a bad hesitation. So I got a new torque converter right there, filter, all that. So yeah. Anyways, back at it, guys. You know how it goes. Check this out. Third and fourth. It's common for these trucks. Let's see if I can get you zoomed in. Look how slick that is. I don't know if y'all can see that, but alright. Let me show you what new looks like. So slick. Compared to new. See that? Compare. Wow. You can feel it. Feels like sandpaper. Wow. Let's put on some Offspring and finish up the rest. Well, follow directions, which everything's getting pretty. I'm getting to where I'm comfortable. If you get what I'm saying, I'm getting to where I understand it now. When it comes to little pins and things like that, it throws me off. I have to look it up, you know, when it's in the truck. But let's get this thing on the road and get at it. So enough talking, and how's it say it? A little less talk, a lot more action, boys. Hey, and we're getting things done here. We got our clutch packs done. I had a problem trying to get 60 thousandths of a gap right there, but I kind of find out I ordered from Jigs. It gave me 6 friction disc, but anyways, I was able to make it work out, and I hope it does. A lot's been getting done. Sorry, I said dome. I've never done one of these before, like I said. So I've already went through the pump, new filters. You can see new springs, a lot of stuff like that. Everything's inside of here. So I gotta get my torque wrench, torque these down to. I had to go look at the book. I wound up finding this off. I'm not gonna say because I don't want to interfere in someone else's business and get myself in trouble. So, but yeah, do that. I gotta torque those bolts down. Then we're gonna start getting everything put back in the transmission. And then we'll start working on this bearing, this here. You got that, all those. I believe one of these went bad and caused it from shifting wrong. I don't know, it's okay because, no, it's not from Amazon, it's just in an Amazon box. I got a whole brand new one. And it comes with the computer, solenoid, the whole shebang. I don't know if I'm going to reuse my computer or whatever this mechanism is. I know it's very important. I don't know if I'm going to use it. It looks like a bad spot right there. I'm not sure. I'm going to do some research. Because that, everything's good. And then let's get these torqued down. Get this out of the way. And then we're gonna put, where did I just have it? This. We're gonna put that on the table, go through it, make sure it's right, make sure it's put together correctly. I don't know if I can go ahead and put that in. Well, as y'all can see, movie magic, huh? Transmission is on the table. We got the pump in. Took a while. Everything in, like I told y'all earlier, I'm gonna go through that, which is right there. I'm going to tear it back down, go through that guidebook that I have, make sure it is properly together, and this, get it in, and then start doing this, replacing the gaskets and all that. And I have a brand new, as you can see, it has the rubbers on it. It comes with the brain, that right there. So we'll be messing with that. It's dark. I'm hungry. Like I was trying to say, we've got all that in. Got that in. We'll get to that later. But right now, we are messing with the pan. We got that all cleaned up like we said. I'm gonna put in my new gaskets. Yeah. Take the big one. I believe it goes here. Mr. Here, sir. Yep, click, click. And then the smaller one, I think, goes in the bigger one. I believe so. Just try not to break them in case I'm wrong. Whoop. Here we go. Simple as that. 2 little filters. These. Trash. I'll put them in my used part bin. And then we are going to replace the seals on this. First, I got to find the seal. As y'all see what I'm doing here. We'll do all this. Now I've got to go find the gaskets for these. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. A little bit of movie magic. How about that? Plus, if it wasn't for this, this tells you a little bit of everything. Where the balls go. The shifting. Even tells you which bolt goes where. Pretty neat. Precision Internationals. For 4L60. And make sure you got your books. You know, and like I said, I'll tell y'all where I got this, but I can't. It's a secret. But I'm going to do a little bit more movie magic because, like I said, I'm learning here. So, I'm going to continue moving on. Well, we're getting there. I know y'all ain't seeing everything that I do, but like I said, I'm learning at this, and this is how far we've gotten. Check it out. There's ball bearings that sit underneath there. It is so complicated. Like, we had to put like bearings in each one of these charts. Have to go in there, and you got to sit that whole case down on it. And then you got your bolt sizes. You got to find each one, and every hole has a different size. And I had to find this. That was the holdup yesterday because I was missing a spring, and thank God a good buddy at Advanced Transmissions. Hey, if you're ever through Mooresville, go check out Advanced Transmission. The guy does good work. He hooked me up with a billet piston for in here, which is pretty cool. But that as far as we've gotten. We'll install this next, and we'll get all these torqued down and pan on torque converter. I gotta go get oil for that, and like I said, that's pretty much it. We'll keep on getting at it and doing some movie magic. What are we looking for here? Oh, magic. It took a while. We had to tear this thing down I don't know how many times. Forget this, forget that. Third time was a charm though. But this filter right here, it's too high compared to the one that was in it. It is a lot thinner, as you can see. But anyways, I'm gonna have to go get a new one, and then we torqued everything down to the specs. Anyways, we're done with all this. This is kind of cool right here. Shows you the size of the bolt, labels it, where it goes. And then you go through here, it'll tell you your foot pounds and all that. Pretty neat. Precision International. I wasn't saying anything about it, but I checked with the guy. He said it was okay to tell it to anybody. So, in case you know. Don't do two S's. Transend.com or transendusa.com. There you go. Put in your transmission if you want to do all the years or whatever, the make, model, or you can just go straight to the transmission if you know it, and you can print it out right then. Computer board, new solenoid, actually, and down here a TCC valve, solenoid. Everything is brand new. This is the we're gonna go to the parts store and see we're gonna miss them tonight. But tomorrow we'll go to the parts store and get us a new filter and get some other things we need and start getting this thing put back together. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, back. The gasket that came with jigs. The filter, sorry. Jigs. Don't want to say too much about jigs. Don't want things to get back around and slap me in the face, if you know what I mean. But I tell you, I learned a lesson. Anyways, I couldn't get my pan on. I think we just spoke of this last night. I thought it was gonna fit. I thought my measurement was right, and I was like, it might fit. Blah 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 blah. Well, no, it don't fit. So I'm gonna take this one off, and it's a new one. And you see how much thinner that one is compared to that one. I mean, huge difference, y'all. I mean, come on. But yeah. So that's what we're going to do. And if you want, I'll let y'all, you know what, I'll let y'all ride along. And we'll put this pan gasket on. We'll get this transmission flipped over. And then we got to get the rear part cleaned up and all that. So I'll let y'all hang out and watch. I spent a lot of money on that rebuild kit, and there is a lot of stuff still in it. A lot of things missing, and I don't know. My registration on this, and another confusion. I don't know if I've said this already. The registration comes up as a 98 on this truck, but when I put it together, got down to the gaskets, it's an '03. Why'd they do that? I don't know. It's not stolen, though. Liquid death. Woo! Alright. Hope y'all don't mind if I have your product on there. Throw a little on here. Yeah. Oh yeah. As far as she's going, I think, guys. It's our filter. But we had a new one in the kit, so we've already put one in, so. Another box. Of course. Boxes everywhere. Pan is nice and clean. And where that lump is, there's a lump on that side. Come on. It's gotta fit now. Come on! It's gotta fit now. Yes! Woo! Alright. Alright. Seen that coming. 13 millimeter. Get that started there. Alright. I'm happy and I'm nervous at the same time. I really am, because it's my first transmission rebuild, and it's like, is it going to go in gear? Is it going to work? Am I ever going to drive my truck again? Because I have told myself, if it doesn't work, if something is badly wrong with it, I'm putting a for sale sign on it. Well, I'm rubbing where the threads are to try to get some of the dirt out. If you want to use the impact on this, you can, but I would set it on its lowest and then come back and I would come back and then torque them down to what it requires. As you see, I'm just making sure I'm getting them started. And yeah, I will. And I'm not going to clean them more of them either. No, you can. You know, take you a DeWalt. Put it all the way down. See what I'm saying? You do not want it to impact. This is aluminum, and trust me, you strip something in here, we got a big problem. But yeah, like I said, I think there actually there's a couple more. Look at this wild bird. Check out this thing. This wild bird keeps coming over from the neighbors. Hey! See it? Yeah, called a guinea. About damn retarded. Pardon my language. It keeps on coming over here and messing around. But, funny little thing, ain't he? But, back to what we was doing. That's fun. Weird looking bird. Things are ugly. If you get up close to them, they're ugly. Get them nice and snug. I think I got that on right. Now you want to go to your torque sheet. Right here's your torque sheet. It tells you everything, and you'll look for let's see here. We'll look for oil pan. You'll come over 9 pounds. 12 numeric, but 9 pounds. 9 pounds, that's not much. But, whatever you say, book. Very helpful. What does it say, 9? Did it say 9? I thought y'all supposed to be paying attention. Anyways, we got her on 16. Loosen that up a little bit. 9 it is. Alright. 9 foot-pounds. Put 13 back on. I've always just done it by hand, but whatever. Oh, did I say whatever? Oh, my bad. Never want to switch. Then we'll do the bracket. I think the bracket's on right. Oh, there you go. But alright. Let's get this pushed back out of the way and get this shaft right here. I gotta get this seal out, a new seal in, and then as you can see, a rubber seal right here. And we gotta go to a break right now. I'm gonna do a little movie magic because I gotta clean this. It's gonna take a minute, and I'll show you the finished product. Well, ta-da! Another missing part, y'all. The seal that goes into here was not in there. We went to the parts store. We got us a good one. Got a good one we're going to put in there. But first, we are going to see that little bushiness in there. See how rough it is? This is what they gave to me to put back in. Is that, which it's better than nothing. I like this one a little better. Looks like it allows, you can put some lube in there and it'll allow it to stay in there and keep it nice and smooth. I just have to find a bushing size that'll fit this, or a 30 millimeter, and I don't have one. So I got a friend that's got what I need. So I went ahead and took some brake cleaner, whatever type of cleaner you suggest, whatever. You know, I'm a typical old backyard dude. You know, cheapest brake cleaner. That's it. I'm good to go. So, you know, brake cleaner, you got CRC, whatever type of cleaner, mineral, spirit will work. Everybody has their own options. But went ahead and got this clean. Doesn't. I wiped it down, nice and clean. You can actually see the numbers on there. Kind of neat. Anyway, there's a rubber seal that goes around that. Yeah. They had that part, but we went ahead and cleaned this down the best we can, inside and out. You know, to be from 2003 or a 98 or whatever it is, that's about as good as it's gonna get. You know, this ain't no off-frame, you know, $30,000 build. We're just trying to get my truck back on the road. I went ahead and ordered one of these. I think, I don't know if that's gonna work. That's what concerned me a lot right there too. I'm gonna keep spraying that down. So maybe I can put a nut on that and break it loose, because it looks welded together. Might have to buy that whole shaft and kit. Hope not. But I'm gonna get the drain pan too that has the plug on it. I'm gonna look into some things, but right now with my health situation, I'm on a budget. So I went ahead and got this because I thought about plugging it up and just caulking it, just making it work. I don't know about y'all, but I don't really. I mean, if it works, it works. I mean, hey, what do you do? So, it is what it is. But, I still got one coming. I'll order it. So, we get it plugged in. I'm just kidding with you guys. You know I gotta replace it. I can't let that be like that. Come on. That's under the truck. Water is gonna get in there. It's gonna shorten everything out, and I'm gonna have bigger problems. But, back to knock that bushing out, get it replaced, and then we'll get the housing on, and we'll get the housing on and do all that. And I just heard that Sick Week is in Rockingham. I might go down there this weekend, so I might put a little bit of that in this video. So if not, oh well, I'll keep that separate as its own video. But well, I'm waiting on my buddy right now, so until he gets here with the special tool that I need, I am not going to put this back together. I'm as far as I can go, and when I'm as far as I can go, I'm cleaning up and I'm going to start eating. That's how it is. So until he gets here, that's the way it is. So let's wait on him. Wait on him. Bling. Movie magic. Look at there, guys. Had to go back last night, get that seal, as y'all know. I went ahead and knocked that out. Stayed up pretty late. Everything's back together. Finally got that in like we're supposed to. That was a pain. This, I've done told y'all the story on that one. I got a new one coming. It'll be here Monday. I'm gonna go treat myself to a beverage. Yeah, I said that. No alcohol. I can't have alcohol. But maybe like a Liquid Death or something. Sounds pretty good. But I hear Sick Week's in Rockingham this weekend, and I'm thinking I'm not far from there. I'm gonna drive down there tomorrow, and I'm gonna go check it out. Hopefully we get to see Finnegan and all them. I'll be creating content while he's creating content. It'll be kind of cool for us to bump into each other. Plus, like to speak to him again. But anyways, probably going to do that tomorrow. Take a break off of this. I've been at it for a whole week straight. So it's all done. Everything's, you know. And I'm going to go to Rockingham and check out Sick Week. And I'm going to try to put up all this content as fast as I can. It's just me doing this, the cutting and editing. I'm learning. I'm trying to learn more about how to do this. What's the best? It's just, I'm not a movie creator, you know. Them guys get sponsors and whatnot, and they just different from me. But I like to see my stuff get crazy. I like to see a miracle happen for me, and to continue on doing this, because I love messing with vehicles. I love hot rods, trucks, mini trucks. I mean, everything. So anyways, until then, next time you'll be seeing this transmission get put in that truck. What's up, everybody? I know that I said next content you see about the transmission would be installing it. Well, just see how messed up this is, and we pointed it out. And if you've been watching the videos, you know. Anyways, I finally got this all together. Got a friend that hooked me up. Hard to do this one-handed, but as you can see, bam! Got a brand new one. So we are going to install this real quick. Problem is that I hope I don't break it. I hope, prayers I don't break it. Please don't let it break. I noticed that pin's missing too on this one, but anyways, yeah, it was kind of cool. Bumped into somebody yesterday, and I was like, hey, you wouldn't carry a 4L60 neutral park safety switch, would you? He's like, I might have one. And I'd be darned if I got that lucky. So that was kind of cool. I'm gonna install this. As soon as I get done with it, I'll let you see it. And then with that, wound up getting a switch anyways, because we were gonna ride with it and just see if it worked and gook it up. But no, we're not. We're actually gonna make it right. So, all right. Let me get this put on, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's on. Hey, Movie Magic, and that's our new one. Brand new, ready to rock and roll. Park, neutral. All I'm waiting on is a set of hands to put her underneath there, and we'll be ready to go. And probably try to get this section cleaned up, because you can kind of tell what sides are clean, you know. But yeah, told y'all I'd show y'all the difference. I think the other one's already in a box. I mailed it back as it was broken. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Anyways, next time you see content on this truck, we'll be putting it in. Thank you. Hit the button, subscribe. Thanks. Have a good one.